I have spoken to many of the senators. Many of the opposition senators are happy that Natasha was suspended. The reason that they gave was that...
Now, if there's one person who knows Senator Natasha very well in Abuja, that person is lawyer and human rights activist Deji Adeyanju. Both of them are not only good friends, they are also from the same state of Kogi. Now, according to Deji, he said he took it upon himself to investigate the allegations leveled against the Senate President by Senator Natasha. And this is what his findings reveal. Watch.
I have spoken to many of the senators. And these are opposition senators, because I can never speak to ruling party senators. Many of the opposition senators are happy that Natasha was suspended. The reason that they gave was that she got a committee that she did not deserve, which is, the lucrative local content committee. Senator Natasha should, as a matter of, since they have refused to give her fair hearing in the Senate, let her make public credible evidence to back up the claim. It's very easy. The man has said it is a lie. I did not do anything to her. So if there are messages, maybe, oh, please come over to so place, reveal them, expose the man. Do you understand? After all, he who alleges must prove. Why are you protecting the man? But she has to bring more than she has currently offered. Since the Senate, I think they passed a vote of confidence on Akpabio. Sure. Was it not yesterday? They permanently shut the door on her. So let her come to the public. If there is evidence, bring it out. If not, it's going to be tagged as his word against her word against his word. When they increased electricity tariff, Senator Natasha and Akpabio did not object. When they were sharing brand new SUVs in National Assembly, Senator Natasha and Akpabio, they did not object. When they increased telecom tariff, they did not object. When they removed fuel subsidy, and this country almost collapsed, because every economic problem we are facing today was a result of the sudden removal of fuel subsidy. Okay, why are the female senators in the National Assembly not supporting her? Why did Senator Ereti come out publicly to say what she did is wrong? And they are best of friends. Is it possible for Senator Natasha to be harassed sexually without Senator Ereti knowing? And they are best of friends. They are always together. Do you understand? It's just like saying that a female senator went to harass Akpabio and he did not tell anybody. I spoke to several comrades over this Senator Natasha and Akpabio issue. The majority of them say we will not get involved because this lady is not pro people. Since she got to the National Assembly, she has never for one day stood up to say, oh, the time you wanted to remove subsidy, what did she say? In fact, it was supposed to be a rally for her in National Assembly that what Comrade Hawa was organizing. We got there, very few people. It was the pro-Akpabio people that was all over the place. They were all over the place. And I started talking to people, and people said the reason is because they do not resonate with her, because she has not, if she had defended the Nigerian people when they removed her subsidy, when they did the tariff hikes, when all the loans, see, every loan that they want to take, Labour Party, NMPP, PDP, they all support. What kind of opposition is that? There's no opposition in the Senate. There's no anti-people policy in the Senate that they have taken since this government came in that any of them oppose or objected. They always agree. Now, coming to the first issue, whether she took the matter too far by going to Geneva with the matter. Sincerely speaking, I think since the matter is already in court, left to me, she's a lawyer. I believe every other steps should be paused. And this is what I told her after I made my remarks and I supported her and I made my mind. I said, listen, go to court, go and challenge the decision. That is what lawyers do. Because, and I've spoken to the two female senators. Their issue with her is that they spoke with her and they told her, they said, this is not the way to go about it. And that's why she's not getting any support in the Senate. They told her that, do this, do this, do this. I don't want to mention them because they are friends. They have very close friends. And they told her that she should do ABC. Left to me, I believe that I sincerely felt that she didn't have to raise this issue now. She should have raised it after the seat episode. See, if I was in her shoe and the man changed my seat, and I'm sure that he did it out of malice, I will keep quiet. I will allow the issue to pass. Because what many people would think, critical thinkers say, why are you raising it now that he has? First, he removed you from the committee, then he changed your seat. So it will be established that majority of the things that, because the first thing you look at is malice. That, oh, you are raising this issue now. Yes, let's assume without considering that the thing happened. I'm not saying it so that like Akpabio will not come and say he wants to issue me a letter to sue me. I'm not saying that it happened. But assuming, but not considering that the thing fully happened. And that's why I had, in my public statement, I said, assuming that the matter is, the allegations is even frivolous, at least entertain it and treat it. Do you understand? So, assuming or not considering that the thing happened, but the timing, you raised it at the time when you were on the receiving end. I will have, because people's seats get changed, although they didn't follow due process in changing her seat. The rule says you must notify her. Do you understand? Notify her a day before sitting that, oh, your seat is going to be changed. Do you understand? And when the presiding officer has the right to change your seat at any time. You understand? And unfortunately, it's their rules. They are the ones that made it. And they have a lot of bad rules in that Senate, their Senate book. Very bad rules, you know.
Now, anyone who has had the good fortune of coming across my videos, especially on this matter, can testify to the fact that I have consistently maintained that Senator Natasha doesn't strike me as someone who is telling the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Not saying everything she said is entirely false, but there's just something about her story that doesn't just cut it for me. Anyways, let's see whether or not Senator Natasha would accept the challenge thrown at her by her friend and fellow Kogite.